Hi everyone! This video is a closer look at the challenge quests for the Lost City as of March 2025. As I've been doing on my other videos, disclaimer, I can't promise this information will be valid for future events. They changed a lot between the September 2024 event and this one. They may change them again. So no promises there. Apologies to those who follow my channel in real time. Lack of motivation, other things going on. I do this for free, guys. What motivates me to get these videos done is people telling me that they help them. Despite getting a lot of views on my channel in the last 4 weeks because of my content over the Lost City 2024 event, I've gotten, I think, 1 comment and a couple of likes. That's not enough to keep me going, people. You know, if you see something you like about my videos, say so. If you have a criticism, be kind, but say so. And if there's a video about something that you desperately want to see, you know, some aspect of the game that I haven't covered yet that you really need to know about, say so. And in fact, that one's the most important. Some of the videos that I have gotten done during Lost City happened because things came up in faction chat or in the kingdom or whatever. Somebody asked a question and I couldn't explain properly in words, so I did the video. So, you know, that's a key point. If this is helping you and you want more videos to help you, say so, and you'll be more likely to get them. Anyway, on to the actual thing. Now, this one I was absolutely horrid about. So I can't, but I think most of them are one and dones, unlike the weekly quests. Not quite. Okay. So now the airship trials, that's killing the uncontrolled magic nodes. I hope to get, I'm running out of time. As you can see, the event countdown, we only have a little over a day left, but I do still hope to get a video done covering the magic nodes and best ways to deal with them. And you do get 10 points for every level that you defeat. So I've gotten 40, technically 49 times 10, 490 points from killing magic nodes. Okay. Now, occupy the outer city. Get on the kill rank. What I believe this means is that you have to be in the top 3 for kills. That's announced when a city is occupied. I'm nowhere near strong enough to do that, so I don't have that. Destroying the inner city. Again, top 3 in demolition get listed. Someone from my kingdom did manage it at least once. I'm not sure if they would want me to mention their name, so I won't give them the shout out I want to, but congratulations again, dude. That was awesome. But you have to be on those ranks for destroying an inner city to get that one. Enemy kill points. Given that I've got 20 million and almost 30 million and the number is 200 million, I'm guessing that this wasn't a leveled one. Oops. Sorry, that just should, well, you know, it's the standard tier, how many points you get for each level. Anyway, I'm guessing that this wasn't a one with levels to it. I never made well, there might be. It might go higher than 200 million. I don't know. If anybody does, feel free to say so. Training, again, I didn't reach that first level, so I don't know. Fallen units. I do want to say that there was 150 million because I remember collecting that. So since this one did have another level, I'm sure the others did too. Again, if you happen to know what they are, comment. And then gathering, I know, had levels. It started off at 50 million and then went to 100 million. And when I got close to that, I was like, yeah, man, I'm going to finish this one. And then it went to 200 million. And as you can see, I'm not going to make it. Not even if I manage to collect 12s every single time I sent marches out. It's not going to happen. So, I mean, it's entirely possible that the airship trial might be the only one that has a definitive end. And that's only because there's only 70 levels of nodes that I can remember, as far as I remember. So the others may just have increasingly higher numbers. So, again, if you manage to reach those tiers, feel free to let me know. Post comment. Anyway, aside from the personal challenge, there's also the factional challenges. Now these, as most of them were just occupying cities, occupy each level. I cannot remember. Again, I apologize. This is such a big, complicated event. I was so busy playing it, I forgot to keep track of some things. And this was one of them, the faction points. I believe that there were lower levels, but the first one I tracked was 5,000 points. And then it was 7,000 points, 10,000 points, 15,000 points, and now 20,000 points, which we haven't reached yet. We don't have the level 7 city. And then there's also occupy a city controlled by another faction, i.e. take a city from somebody else, not the NPCs, but from another faction. And those tiers were 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10. And that, as you can see, we got a check mark for that. It did have a definite cutoff at 10. So we've done all that. Now, something I want to mention. I have gotten the impression that our leadership, I can't swear to this, so I apologize to them if I misunderstood something, but it sounded like one of the reasons why we have so many territories right now, even though it doesn't matter anymore. We could give some of our territories to the other factions and still be first place. And we already have more than enough faction points to get the highest level chivalric order rewards, which is all we can get since we don't have a level 7 city. I've gotten the impression that they think if they were to give away, say if they were to give away all our level 5s, we would lose this thing, this reward or whatever. That is not true. And the same thing, and maybe it wasn't the actual cities, maybe it was this highest faction point. Even if we went down to 0 faction points, we would still have these rewards. We still would have met the objective, because it just says highest faction point. It doesn't say current faction point. It doesn't say faction point at the end. It's just, did you at some point in the event have that many faction points? And, as I said, we've reached the lower objectives. So we could hand those territories off, be nice to the other factions, and it wouldn't affect us at all. So just something to keep in mind for, future reference or whatever. You don't have to be a dick in this game. So, those are the personal and factional challenges as of March 2025 for the Lost City. And so, have fun and good luck.